Hello and welcome back to Heroes of Might and Magic Olden Era. I think we're going to win this campaign today. We're either going to win it or we're going to go down in glorious flames. It is just us and two more players left, purple and green. Purple, I'm not even sure they have a city left. I feel like they got one army and it's this guy right here. Green, we've been fighting some big fights against. Most of their mega armies are done. We know of two, arguably three of their cities. But we're kind of going on a bit of a back and forth with them right now. We ended on an intern. We'll begin on an intern and we'll see where we get to. Green is zooping around the map. That portal... Oh, yeah. No, that leads to our other capital there. Matistella the White. Oh, yeah. No, purple still does have an army. They got at least one real army going on. Nothing compared to our big dog. But we're getting the bits and pieces. You visited that. You've got the crossbows. I think they are coming back just to reboot these units and give them on over. So I'll let them do that. Boop, boop, and boop. These guys are doing okay. I'm still like, I feel like I'm pretty low on crossbows. That's my biggest issue. And I have all these items we recently picked up. I actually forgot about the absurd amount of items we picked up. We do have an angel sword. Interesting. And do you have the shadow of death? I think I'm going to take this mana ring. We're going to give you all those golden pigs and stuff like that. Cave in, we'll pass along. I might give you back Earth's Rage. No, I don't think you need it. You have the Knight's Honor. You have this. You have so much gear. Currently, I have her with this defensive ribcage, but realistically, that should go with the Dark Hatchet. Sword of Judgment fits the same spot, so... This character has just become my, my portal, I guess. Why not? Frankly... Why the heck not? Someone's got to carry all this junk. All this junk inside my trunk. Okie day. So, you've got all that. A lot of magic items. Are you able to sell them? I can. Yep. We just mostly got these from one fight. We fought one of the big major players on the map. You know, the angelic armor is actually there. Just wondering what else we have. We have Knight's Honor, sword, and armor. And then this guy recently also just got an artifact. But nothing super pressing. You have all the basic troops. So I'll start working towards artifacts there. Grab you a bank. And you're an undead city. That's right. Okay. You've got that, you've got that, you've got that. We'll pick up some gold. We came through that portal. From there to there, yes. We also have that one. God, what a mess. You have easy battles, you have normal battles. I wouldn't mind this character clearing some of this stuff out. It's not a bad idea for us. Heretic Avis is meant to just be sitting in this town because she adds bonus growth. So we're going to have her do that. This guy adds bonus growth here, but actually there's another hero. So what I'm going to do is this. And I'm going to let them steal all those units. She, her special ability is all primal spells get +1 level, and she can double cast primal spells, which is, you know, obviously pretty great. Increase level of all hero spells to their max. She's probably going to get that anyway. I don't think we need to build her with any custom setup here. In fact, if I go Scholar Synergy and just teach her every single spell, her primal spells will be even more bougie. So we'll probably do something foolish like that. See what kind of goodies we can just get her. In the meantime, we can run her around and just get her level ups. This guy is getting swordsmen and griffins. And you've already got those swordsmen. There are a bunch of crossbows over there, which I guess is your next step. Picking up whatever temple stuff you can. Okay. Now, here's the real question is, where are we bringing you to? You're the main army. Notice that defeat heroes seem to disappear. I think the AI runs out of heroes too, and they can't move armies anymore. I've found that if they don't have any cities, their armies just get stuck. For whatever reason. Like, they will stop moving any armies. I don't know if that is, like, entirely what happens, but it does seem to be a bit of the vibe I'm getting. Okay, if I go here... I could teleport there, and get to that city pretty quick. So I think that's what we'll do. Town portal to the endless spiral. Do I need to get any of this other stuff here? Hero of Tales, gems, guards, knowledge, artifacts. Not really. I think we'll leave that for those other characters. That was not the right portal. Where the hell is that other portal? This one. Square. Ah, it's here. We don't know where this portal goes. This gives an artifact. Oh no, I'm addicted to artifacts. Not even good artifacts. Question. Do we think there could be a city here? No, there's definitely not. I don't know, man. There's a lot of cavalry and stuff like that. There is a Keeper's Fortitude, which is a part of a set. A lot of sentinels. I'm gonna check this red portal. Purple. Interesting. Dragon utopias. Also research labs. Alright, you got my interest. Can I pick up Dimension Door? 4 mana. No, I cannot. They must have a portal here somewhere that leads to this, though. Music sheet. Friendly creatures' abilities deal 40% extra damage. Alright. Well, I guess that is what it is. We've already used both our second winds. For law points, I'm not entirely sure what we're building up on anymore. If anything. I think we could just start stat bumping our heroes. We could also just go for sight radius. I feel like our big thing has been morale, but we have all the morale. Oh, we were gonna... That's what we were working on. We got that first, the melee combat 10%. And then we'll see where we get to. Ooh. No? No? Like I just ditch a bunch of heroes? Your starting heroes not respawn anymore? No, if you lose a hero, it's dead. Unless you have a very specific item. So this is purple. Phalor. But he doesn't really have that many units. It is a siege, but it's a siege against me. Yeah, I lose 18 guys. I'm just going to take that. Take the city. We're going to build a marketplace. You're also going to build a marketplace. Reason for this is I'm just trying to get access to more artifact merchants at this point. And then I'm going to go for that Dragon Utopia. This, I will actually have to fight. Because there's a buttload of Medusas. 42. I don't have Twilight. How do I not have Twilight? Don't we have the ability that our heroes get all spells? I guess I still have to unlock it, though. Well, that sucks. Alright, well, my cavalry could get to that Medusa. No, actually, they can't. It's attacked by 2. How do I want to do this? I would need to haste my cavalry to get them up on that Medusa, but a hasted, like, 266 Medusa is 2,000 damage. It's a lot. Medusas don't have Duelist, but they do have Slither Away. So I kind of feel like I'd have to move up and taunt them. I could melee strike for 40 to 60 of them. That would leave them 200. Yeah, that's literally 2,000 damage. That's gonna kill most of these angels anyway. Oh, you've given me an interesting spot. Ariana's Chosen is only a single unit. I'm gonna go Radiant Armor. And Ariana's Touch. I don't know if maybe Blessing is the better option there, but... it's a nice high morale, at least. Okay. That was not too bad. All things considered. You'll do 203 if you attack. That's a lot of damage. 80 of them left. 2 to 4 damage. That would still kill quite a few of you. He can't reach. I think let's just move forward. And then we'll go for a weakening ray and a blessing. Oh yeah, big Inquisitor hit. Okay, that was actually not too bad. And I'll take that. Warlord boots, helm of heavenly enlightenment, a demon claw, and a ring of neutrality. Wow. These are really good. +2 initiative to all friendly creatures. God damn, these are 3 orange items. And what is this? All creatures have neutral morale and luck in battle. No, I don't want that. That sucks. That's not good for us at all. Doc, hello. I feel like we have 2 parts of this set right now. We definitely have 2 parts of this because we have the sword. And I'm pretty sure we could buy the chess piece. Alright, well, there's still other good loot to get here. Valuable artifacts. This portal goes here next to the hive. That guy definitely doesn't have Jack. I don't think he's got enough to beat that. I'm willing to let him mess around and find out. That's another Dragon Utopia there as well. Okay, we're gonna cast Shadow Flight. Second wind. A second wind. And then we'll fight this fight. These guys shouldn't be too bad. I think we'll go damage is what matters here. So let's go Heavenly Blades and Blessing. And then everyone can pass their first turn. So that they're closer and we can do more damage. Might you want to attack? You might. Certainly there's an argument to be made for this. Yeah, you're going to take a lot back, but... We'll go with you there. We'll go with you here. Kaka. And I'll give him the old cavalry charge. And we'll just blast you. And then we can go Weakening Ray. And honestly, I don't think we need anything else. Nope. Done. Couple of swordsmen, no big deal. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Hermit, Chitinous Shield. That's also Beelzebub's chosen. +1 speed to friendly creatures. Dang, dude, this area is got fat gear. I can't not bring myself to get it all. You're just gonna have to sit down there for now. Take that. Take that. Fight this. Couple of banshees. And some skelly boys. Yeah, you're a ways away. We'll just go with a blessing for you. Interesting. So he is deliberately going for him. He could go for anybody. You can get around the back. So let's have the Inquisitor come in here. Tank a little of that. Then we got options. I think this is a situation where I just pull the cavalry back. 150 on you. Ooh, that's actually really high. Let's go Weakening Ray. Let's go Kaka. Oh, but you can't reach. Oh, well, that was stupid. Well, if that's the case, I cast Weakening Ray. I might as well use that. Dumb. Yeah. Should have attacked those skeletons. Don't know why I didn't. Alright, well. This is a secondary army, so it's not the end of the world. It don't really matter too much what they do. You don't have second wind? You're level 18 and you don't have second wind? How is that even possible? How is that even possible? All right. Well, I guess it is. Possible or not, it is the case. Okay, so we do have, yeah, what do we have? Angel's Armor. There's the Knight Sword, the Knight Armor. You've got Vortex equipment and that Rapier. We have the Buckler for that, so we should give that over to you. You have Knight's Armor. We have one of those Knight Swords. I know we have the helmets. We have 3 pieces of this set. Spear and drums we're missing. Honestly, I kind of want to go with Beelzebub's Chosen at this point with them. Do you have units to recruit here? No, you don't. I didn't think so. Just going to drop those off and get more crossbows. And you're just going to run around and get stat boosts. Stat boosts and troops. All right, we're up to 4 here. Grab some astrology points. Keep cooking. It's just really satisfying when you get all of the artifacts together. It is one of those things that I'm like, I don't think I need this at this point. But I do want it. So none of these guys can really reach me. Let's just go Heavenly Bless. You could move up, but that Reaper would be stranger danger. God damn, that charge ability. High morale. Ooh, can I use Chosen One? We've never used this ability yet. Attack of the target friendly creature increases by 100%, so they get 17 attack and spell power and its defense by 100% of the defense and knowledge. I don't understand entirely. Attack increases by 100% of the hero's attack, and spell power and defense increase by 100% of the defense and knowledge. $68, $77, $12. $68, $77. All right, well, yeah, you literally doubled on both of those. And I have to assume you also get Chosen One if I cast that on someone else. Yeah, that's very good. I should be using that more. An orb of dawn. All the heroes' daylight spells have +1 level. Enemy hero has -1 daylight spells. Unfortunately, this is this character who already has max level daylight on all their castings. That is, I don't think a research lab. Okay, so that lab is really the only other major thing up here to get. This area is also unopened. What I should have done there is teleport back to town. And then second wind. So we'll just take this fight. And then we can go take them out after. All right. You're not doing anything. You're grabbing this and that. And then you come over here. I should get this scroll. Take this level up for expert nightshade magic. Scholar synergy. Grab that, grab that. 0, 0. We'll head down there for the beginning of next week. I don't know, man. At this point, I think I'm just going to start training attack. You can go grab like a knight's order. And then we'll grab an artifact merchant. An artifact merchant. An alchemical depot. Ooh, magic slippers. Oh, bone boots. Ooh, celestial sash. Okay, so there's a bunch of stuff there I want. Sword of Judgment, Sigil of Wrath. Nothing in that new spot. But the bone boots here, we have 3 of these. We also have... This would give us 3 of those. We have a ton of money. So I'm just going to buy all of that. I'm also going to buy that backpack. I want Dimension Door, but I'm going to unlock Pocket Dimension. Not that any of these characters are high enough level to use it. This guy is. But I'm just thinking, he has these boots. Oh, eliminate all terrain penalties. Oh, well. Actually going to upgrade your boots. Just completing a few sets is all, you know. You know how it is. Big Medusa queens here. Woof. Counter shot. That will be a problem. %, 35% damage. Because favorable wind doesn't work on everybody, so we're going to do that, and we're going to do weakening ray. That way all of my archers can attack. Ooh. You also just have enough movement to do that. All right. That's nuts. I thought that Minotaur was for sure going to go after my cavalry because he was actually in range. But he just completely ignored it. Primordial Orb. All primal spells. Well, that was a bit of a bust. Anything cool over here? Another city for free. Oh man, there's a bunch more like dragon settlements. I can't get anything. I can't get anything done here. Another portal there. Obviously, I just want those dragon settlements. So we'll keep wandering. And we'll grab whatever we can. Yeah, whatever. Hey, the one thing you need is basic defense. Good news, you now have it. So she is going to become a Grand Inquisitor as she levels up. I say, and then proceed to go into a fight that I can't win. How badly can I not win this fight? I have enough money to pay for my not checking that. Ooh, pretty badly by the look of it. Level 2 black hole. Level 2 chain lightning. Level 3 stone fang. Oh man, your spells are not good enough. The good news here is that, like, I could use things like cave in, crystal wall to block them as long as I just take out the banshee and the caster. I might. We don't have a lot of guys here. Let's mass bless because it does last 10 rounds. Excellent. Good high morales. You can't reach. You can't reach. So we are actually safe for a round. Minus that banshee. So banshee goes before one of my casters. What is my spell power? Summons a stack of 88 Star Children. That's not bad. I don't know who that banshee's going to go after. But 88 Star Children could do a lot of damage here. It's actually 103 Star Children. Pass, pass, pass. Unfortunately, they do not go before this character. So I'm just going to debuff them. Okay. No problem. No problem whatsoever. Pass. Attack and defense by 5. Initiative and speed up. You do get attack increased by 2. So I think I'm going to buff you. Select 3 hexes of starfalls to each of them, dealing 636 magic damage to the target hex and all adjacent creatures. Wow. Oh, well, you do have AoEs, though. Look at this. This is insane damage. Oh, Star Childs are nuts. I knew they did a lot, but I didn't think it was that crazy. I'm going to have you attack that dog instead of that dog because you can still move back and get him. Perfect. And then you do huge damage there. So currently this dog now becomes the biggest threat. You do have Inner Glow and Blessing. The other option is like... Does Reflect end your turn? No. Yes. I could cast something like Ariana's Chosen. Or Favorable Wind. Ooh. Ooh, that actually might be a good idea. Do any of you get crazy buffs in the same way? Sharpshooter ranged attack. No, no, no. Counterattacks, no. You get anointed for defense. So you're the only other character who really gets like a weird buff like that. You're also wounded. I mean, if I anointed you for defense, I could have that Griffin move in there as well. Just trying to make the best use of like where her stuff is. Target creature always takes maximum damage, takes an extra 30%, and always takes maximum. Anti-magic. Yeah, no, it would be something like Vengeance, which would be the best, or like Riposte. I think maybe I'm just going to cast Favorable Winds on you. Because it should also then Echo. And then you're attacking for like 20 to 30. Can't decide if I want that cavalry coming in yet. You guys do 3 to 5 melee defense. I could block the entire group of you. Oh, I still have this 17 down here to deal with. You know what? We're gonna do that. Fuse armor on this guy should also give you that. You have lacerated wounds. Is your attack? All hexes around it. I just killed that Inquisitor. Yeah. All right. Well, you know, you live, you learn. I think this is okay. Yes. Done. Wow, okay. So even though that battle was like, you're not going to win this, we managed to pull that out. We'll grab some scouting. And reconnaissance or vision? Let's take reconnaissance on you. Grab you some extra defense. And then I'm kind of like, let's just go back to town. In fact, you probably have town portal. You don't. I don't know why you're missing every spell imaginable. We're going to have to work on that. We're going to have to figure that one out. Because that's a bit of a mess. Are you a might hero? Yes. We'll bring down, you can grab stables just at the beginning of the week. And you're not really going to get anything else key here. Let's just go with a Mage's Guild. I'm gonna go with astrology points. And a bloated mansion. Did we want this angel armor? We have the sash. We have the helmet. We have the sword. I mean, sure. At that point, it's a why not. Really got to start casting some more pocket dimensions. You're just going for these dragons. Wizard's Cloak, Truthmaker. I don't know that item. Dominion of Puppeteers, -10 to all creatures attack. Yeah, that's like okay. This is a pathway to a green hive city. Interesting. Yeah, let's go that way. Why did I click that? Pick up this Monty Hall. And we might as well just grab all this other stuff. Because this army's not getting killed anytime soon. Crown of the Supreme Magi. Okay. Could you perhaps do a pocket dimension? Why do I feel like our characters are not getting these spells? Is it because I don't have mages guilds in any of these cities? I mean, you have a level 3 mages guild here. You should be having it. Everybody else has this stuff. Boom, 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 boom. Can you cast Pocket Dimension? No, but you're not a high enough level, so that makes sense. And you don't have Town Portal. So, alright, you have to actually run all the way back. We'll grab some stuff en route. Because why not? Right? You ain't doing anything else with that mana. I really don't need to recruit in most of these towns. I think with the one exception being is that I will recruit in Skeleton Town here. Just so they have their army. What do we have for artifacts? We got a rapier, a nightshade tome. We have the drums of war. We have Milos' curse. We actually have the other two parts of that. So that's a bunch of free money. Not that we really need that. 50% to creature growth in all cities. I'm going to buy that right away. Dragon Shield. We are actually missing that one. Bastard Sash. All right, so not really any of the gear we wanted, so that's okay. There's a communion hero, there's a hive hero. We don't really have a hive city. So all that's good. Okay. Keep it rolling. We got to get on the actual like hunt for the victory conditions here, so I think this is a weird part of like something I really like about Age of Wonders. That's very different here. Is that there's a reason to kind of build up all your stuff in that. There's less so here. Other than just wanting all the loot. All the options. Okay, so we'll shadow flight you again. And then go straight for the city. That's actually fun. A little +2 attack. Oh, she can pocket dimension now. Excellent. So here's the biggest problem. I don't know what parts to put in here. Do I want to give her all the angel stuff or the Beelzebub stuff? +2 initiative to friendly creatures. See, if I went with Beelzebub's Chosen, I could do the initiative instead of those dragon boots. I'd get +8 attack and plus defense. Two, three, four, 5. Yeah, you need the full set of the dragon's gear, which is really tricky. I'm not sure what the best option is for her. You know what? I'm just going to put it all in here for now. Because she can always pull it out later. When we decide what it is exactly that we want. Oh, nice. And this just connects over to this underground area here. Mac, hello. How you doing, dude? Welcome to the path of our finale. Now, do you have pocket dimension? You don't. But also, you're too low level. So, she should pick up all the spells now that she's here. Town portal, pocket dimension. Excellent, excellent, excellent. We can also give her the whole squad. Boom. Boom. All right, so I'm going to have her town portal back to capital. And then she can start making decisions about, like, what it is that she wants. For example, you could take that magic mirror, and then you have 2 of those items. I don't know who has that headpiece right now. That's a good question. That's a very good question. Truthmaker part of a set? Oh yeah, it is. It just doesn't like show until you have it in there. Okay, you have poppers, knights, shadow vortex. You need the magic slippers that this dude has. So actually, I'm gonna have you. You can get back up here in a turn. Just got McDonald's ad, and the food they showed me are so far from what they sell. I'm surprised it's not lawsuit worthy. I still can't get over just mobile ads and how mobile ads are legal. Because of how blatantly, like, everything they show in a mobile ad is never the gameplay. And I often wonder why are there not lawsuits surrounding mobile ads to just blatantly disallow what they have? And you have that angel armor right now. You also have that, and that, which you don't need. So... Angel, and whoever has the source. Oh, I didn't notice this. She has the bone boots. So that's the bone boots and the bone axe. And the bone armor is on my main guy. I think I'll just give you initiative boots if that's the case. Actually, you have those magic slippies coming up, so that's what you're going to take. Shamanic Soul. What does that fit? I'll give you that instead of this. Cast all primal spells is kind of fun. You know what? I could go cast all primal spells and also give you +1 to all primal spells. I think you already get all daylight spells at +1. So I could either go all level 1 spells available, which I think we already have, or like Lucky Coin. Let's go Lucky Coin. I don't know what I'm doing here. It's a mess. It's all a goddamn mess at this point. Magic items sell for a ton now. I just looked at my cash amount. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's the problem, is I have a ton of cash. Temple building agents watching 2 of your streams, mine and Age of Wonders. Very fun. You can also upgrade this golden goose. We don't get anything. Except... Take. What am I going this way for? That's my portal. We don't know where that portal goes. I just gotta start going after these cities. Right? Like, that's the only thing that matters. You there, boy. Grab this stuff. And what you're going to do is you're going to meet Clarissa. You're going to meet Clarissa. And then you're going to give over all of this gear. Including that backpack. You can take... nothing? I mean, I could do something like this on this guy. Oh, you do want to keep those Legion belts. Legion legs. What if I just gave you that junk? Because this doesn't really connect with anything. Not true. That does connect. Okay. All right, we're gonna pocket dimension again here. And finally, it can all make sense. That can go, and that can go, and that can go, and that can go, that can go. That can go, and that can go. So, that is part of the shaman set. We have angel, 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 angel. I have 4 parts of angel. This magic tiara gives you full mana at the beginning of every day, so I think I'm going to give you that. These boots, magic slippers, give you the 3 part of this set. The only thing you're missing is the belt, which we don't have. I actually have 2 sets of bone boots. Bone boots, which go with the dark helm hatchet, which also go with the thing in our main character's army. And we have 2 Beelzebub's Chosens. We also do have some shamanistic nonsense, but... Keeper's Amulet. Do you have any rings I want? You already have a Shard of Serenity. Neutral morale and luck. You actually have pretty good morale and luck right now, so... And your spells are super powerful, which is also good because you can cast all primal spells now. -1 speed to all enemies or minus 10% attack. Is the garrote part of a set? No. But I think it's maybe more useful. Like specifically on this character. So your big things that suck right now are your belt... And I guess some of your rings. And also your backpack. This could go... You do have the shaman ring. And we do have this backpack. So I could do that. And at least give you some magic reduction. And then I'd argue we're a little bit better geared up here. Okay. You also need to pocket dimension now. So this backpack is part of your set. Eliminates all terrain penalties. You already don't have it, so it's not really a big issue. I'm going to give you the +1 sight radius to add to your sight radius. You're going to forbid all tier 1 and 2 spells. Alternatively, I could give you Knight's Honor. Oh, maybe I'll do that. That's 3. So that's +1 morale and luck. Yeah, you're a might hero, so that does kind of work for you. You can take that, and you can take the other ring, so you have 2 parts of that set. So at least you restore 10 mana per day. I could give you the rapier. Where does this go? There. Ooh. +1 morale and luck, or Duelist's Pride. This guy should have the voodoo doll, which seemingly I've lost somewhere along the way. Oh, well. I mean, if you're my might hero, maybe I give you Beelzebub's Chosen, actually. It is unquestionably a better set. If I got the drums, I could have the Knight's Honor, but we could also just replace that with something else then if this is the case. +3 defense, +3 defense. I guess I could give you all tier 5 spells. It doesn't really make a lot of sense for you, though, so I don't think that's the right option. Give you the hat. Give you the helmet hat. Helmet lamp. Sorry, what belt are you using? I didn't realize that piece was there. Put that back in. Put that back in. Put that back in. So that gives her a set of 3, -1 to all enemy spells. Trying to build up like the final stuff here now. You know, I'm also like, oh, there was that fish in that lucky coin. I could actually give this guy Popper's Glory. No, you know what? I couldn't even, because it would take that same slot. But sure, +1 defense, why not? Yeah, you have an okay setup. I could boost his daylight spells. Yeah, I mean, he does have the magic mirrors, so... Oh. I will give you this hat. So you have all tier 4 and tier 5 spells, and you ban all tier 1 and tier 2 spells. That's dumb. I like that. I like that a lot. That's just the kind of stupid I'm looking for. And unless, like, one of these is an obvious tier 3 spell. Which, I don't know, Cave-In might be? Cave-In actually is. So giving him max level Cave-In sort of works. Oh, you have the voodoo doll. Alright. Thank you. Good eyes. We'll do that instead. Simply because this guy has so much rare gear on him. I don't want him to just get slurped up by accident. So, Clarissa, you can also then pocket dimension. And I'm gonna ditch your dragon set for a set of angels. That's part of Dragonfather as well. So yeah, you have 3 parts of this for Shadow of Death. -1 speed and initiative to all enemy creatures. Currently you have 3 parts of this. So creatures from different factions do not lower each other's morale. Not actually that good, but it is like +2 to every stat, which is where the real winner is here. I'm also getting +2 from what's left of the Dragonfather's stat. I guess I could put on the clenching, the butt clenching ring. Other options. I could give you these +2 initiative boots. Yeah. What else do you have? You have Anesthesia, you have the Quivering Quiver, the Goose Egg, and the Shackles of War. Well, if I'm not going to go Dragonfather, I could go with these. Place the Goose Egg, let's say. That gives me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 extra spell power. That's actually pretty solid. Goose Egg is level 7. Okay. You're a morale ring? Oh, I'd much rather have... Oh, you have to go down here. Oh, man. Morale is really good for this character. Better than 10%, especially if I could upgrade it. I think it might be the point that I start breaking down some stuff. Like, I could break down you, I could break down you, I could break down you. I have 2 sets of these bone boots. Let's break down one of them. I have every tier 1 spell. So I think that also means I'm just going to kill off all of these scrolls. Unless they're max level. Okay. I guess the rope belts I'll keep. Just because it is part of a set. Mass destroy stuff would be a good quality of life thing. So I guess most people don't wait like I do here. And they're probably going to do it as they go. Put that away. Keep my golden goose egg, I suppose. And then I'll upgrade you. Can I upgrade you more? No. +1 spell power, +1 to every attribute, every attribute, every attribute. Yeah, so the angelic stuff is just like good upgrades. I do have that bottle on somebody, but not something to worry about right now. Oh my god. Okay. Are we done? Defense, spell power, attack. On Beelzebub's chosen. You have a full set of Dwarven Fortitude. God, I'm kind of actually thinking that might be the better option for you. I'd be replacing ethereal knowledge. But taking -1 luck, morale, initiative, and speed to all enemy creatures. Yeah. Crescent Dagger, I don't know. You could keep, you could lose. Friendly creatures can counterattack even if the enemy has Swift Strike is the alternative. I think you have such powerful spells, I might just want to focus on spell casting. Where does this go? Here? +1 level to all spells. I think that's better. Casual 15 angels in that army? Yeah. It's a bit beefy. All right, dudes, that was the longest turn ever. Thank you for your patience. You'll get your troops. You'll get your troops. You're good. You're good. You're literally just parking here for now. We're going to unlock Dimension Door. We're going to unlock extra defense. You're going to come up here. And then you're going to come back down here and grab every troop that you can. We'll go Alchemical Depot. We'll go Treasury. Alchemical Depot. Artifact Merchant. +1 initiative to all friendly creatures. That's the Living Arrow set. Double shot is kind of bananas on you, but not really my focus at the moment. Okay. It's like a 20-minute turn. 50 viewers, but doesn't look at chat for 30 minutes. Maybe that's why he has 50 viewers. It's called concentrating. It's also called timeout. Did that even work? I don't even think it did. I'm just focused on trying to get all those damn things gone. Trying to get all of our builds set. You don't have to be rude about it. Some people, I tell you. Absurd. Some people just absurd. I thought this was a YouTube video. It's not? Uh-oh. Someone might get mad at me. Guys, I don't think we have to care about the artifacts here. I think I'm done artifact hunting at this point. We have the power spike we need. Where are their armies? There's one. I thought there was a portal here. We didn't know where it went, but I guess we know where all of them go. Usually chat is having non-game chatter and shenanigans, not relevant to me anyway. It goes back and forth, you know? Maybe I should just say that that guy is being ableist because I have ADHD. and be like, wow, I can't believe there's such ableist people in my chat. Honestly shook. First to you, and then this army can go out. Up, 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 up. Hooray! So, you're going through to there. How do I get here? Through that portal. How do I get to that portal? Through this portal. Alright, that one's nearby. You do that. Do the double second wind. Can we get to that army? That's a pretty big army, but not as big as ours. You know what else I'm going to start doing is not... Yes, casting Nyara's Veil. So we're going to start rebuilding the Fog of War so that the computer is more likely to just run into me. After 30 minute turn, hydrate posture check. I can hydrate. I can't posture. Mona's on my lap. What's enable is just like a crossbowman. It's a pretty good one. Approved. You're not going anywhere. You're just going back here. And you picked up all your units? Sure did. Can you run around and kill anything? Do you even need to? No, you can't even if you tried. Just finish him up. That might actually be their only two cities. I'm starting to feel like that's the case. Possibly a third undead city in the center here. It's a very good game, though. Addictive, but just bare bones. Only thing that bothers you at the moment is there's no incentives to play or any rewards. PvP is person to person with 300 millisecond. No co-op yet, and AI gets too repetitive. I mean, I do feel like the lag is not necessarily a huge issue because we are talking strategy game. I haven't tried the PvP yet, so I don't know how slow it might be. That worked pretty well. Love that bonus turn. Wow. Okay. Easy CG. So he's got an army here. Let's go track them down. That's a pretty big army. I think that's his biggest army right now. You're fine. You're fine. You have two portals here that we don't know where they go to. And this one that goes here. So we're going to go for this one first. We also don't know where this goes. Ah, God. Oh, well, all right. Ow. Ow. I recently just set them up so that they also have an insane amount of spells. Not quite as serious on the damage front, but still pretty good. Rude. Okay. Guess you had the ADHD moment. Crossbows, arbalist. I assume that's what we were doing. That's where we were going with that. All right, well, I don't know where that goes, so I guess let's just keep exploring that way. Then the rest of you aren't really... don't really have enough to worry about. We got our main armies, and they're doing their best, so... yeah, I guess, like, I don't know, if it's like some sort of meta progression might be nice. I see what you mean about, like, the repetitive. Now, I got 2 portals here. I don't know where either of them go. Well, you lead me to this army. You know, I think part of it is about amping up the challenge in every fight. Ow. Look at you getting a turn before me. Who did that? The queen? 16 initiative on those queens. Hot dog. Boop, 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 boop. Those guys can reach me, but we could probably kill them. 13 Abyssal Envoys. Okay. I'm just going to go for flat damage out the gate. Did not notice that there was a Wormos there. Bit of a whoopsie daisy. Okay. Bonus lasts until the end of the round. That queen still beats me at 16? Whew, damn. All right, I think I'm just going to straight charge that. Ow. What'd you hit me with? Unnatural calm. So I'm thinking weakening ray and probably riposte. I get counter strikes. They don't. So you could just get a flat kill on, say, those Reapers. I'm going to use Chosen One on these guys. Still only 6 to 8 on the Abyssal Envoys. Ah, they got thick cards. 30% base damage. We'll go Purging Touch. I don't know who's going to do more damage here. I guess you're going to AoE Splash, so... Nice. I did manage to pick up the high morale. 10 to 13. We'll go for you. We'll go for you. We'll go for you. And then just put some arrows in there, I guess. Defense. Nice. Solid riposte. I'm going to put you here. Out. Fireballed. Riposte. And also that guy gets to attack then. And we're done. Robe of Enlightenment. Is that what we already have on? No, I don't know this one. Makes all tier 3 spells available. That's very funny. All the heroes' arcane spells get +1 level. And cannot rearrange creatures. Do I just keep upgrading the goose egg? $36 unicorns. It's not very good. What are they? Tier 4. It's not very good at all. 11 levels of goose egg to get that. Wow. Rough. Sorry, am I not in this city right now? What happened? Here we go. That was weird. There are some more artifacts and stuff around, but it ain't gonna be my focus at the moment. Where is this one? There. Oh, actually, maybe I am going that way then. Or I'm going this way. Couple extra second wins. How goes Apocalyptic? Good, man. We're about to win it. You have a dimension door. Comical waste, but we'll just take that. We have a lot of Mages Guild right now. So I think that Hive City is probably the last one. Fortunately, I don't think most of these guys are even going to get out there, so. What did I say? Oh, also possibly an area up here. I mean, we have what's it called? Bird's Eye? So one city there. One city also here. No cities down there, and just to be clear, there is a city down there. Okay, so I'm gonna have you cast Clear Fog. That's the red portal, all right. And not too big an army. It's an underground city with the blue portal. That portal? Okay. It's a decent sized army. Nothing we can't deal with though. Let's go to here. Here. Just crunch our way through these last couple fights. Let's go you. Ariana's Touch. Heavenly Blade. How did you cast 2 daylight spells in the same turn? That's my character's ability. Aha! It's also your character's ability. Which also means I can't cast spells. They're immune to magic. How I don't have vulnerability leveled up is really, really stupid. I don't know what does the best damage for me here. Think black hole. All right, just gonna pop that sentinel to start. None of these guys are really ranged. I'm just gonna kill them because that's like an extra 25% magic damage. Oh, you can't reach. I thought he was going to go for the Inquisitor. I was wrong. See, normally this is where I would cast a buff and then let my angel, like, replicate that onto someone. But I don't really have any good buffs at the moment. I'm tempted to take like Star Childs or they just don't really have that many guys. I think I will just cast Masterful Vulnerability. Masterful Vulnerability does not affect anyone on the battlefield. What? Riposte, Heavenly Blade, and Ariana's Touch. So somehow his characters are all immune to magic. Cast Armageddon, you coward. Wouldn't even do that much damage. He's also got a bunch of magical invulnerability. I don't even think Rewind Life is really worth it. You know what would be worth it is Mirror Copy. They all have riposte. So annoying. And Heavenly Blades destroys all summoned creatures. God damn. God damn, son. Path. Black hole. I'm going to debuff him. Waiting. All right. Take your riposte. Whatever. Music sheet, magic scroll, magic scroll. I guess that's just that character's special ability. Two-second wins will get me pretty close. You don't have any mana. Oh, wow. All right, just walk it. Might as well just walk it. That was an enemy hero. Yep. That was like one of the last enemy heroes. So the next question is, how do I get here or here? That's the red portal. That one we don't know. That one's next to that city. All right, so how do we get here? Only via that portal. Okay. Which is right next to this city. So, let's town portal to Black Cliffs. Take this portal. And then that portal or that portal? That portal. At least we're running along a road for the most part. That portal. Probably should fly at this point. Go that way. Then we'll cast Dimension Door. Then we'll take that. And move back to that portal. Let's wrap this up. It's go time. Really nice thing about you, because I have all three of these, you regenerate all your mana at the beginning of each day. Have a free level up. You're still 1 point off getting Grand Inquisitor. Oh well. I'm going to go ahead and cast Shadow Flight right away for the 30% movement. And no terrain penalties. And then I believe this is victory. We might as well fight our final fights. Just for bragging rights. Ow. So, I wonder what happens if the two characters who have radiating knowledge run into each other. Does this just mean, like, neither of them can cast daylight spells? Armageddon? Alright, look, I'll cast Armageddon next round. I'll cast Radiant Armor, and then I'll cast Armageddon. Okay. I'll let you have it. Oh, that's terrible. That was also really bad. Ow. Like that, like they have a Phoenix on their team, so Armageddon's not even going to do anything. Black hole. Double hit on the Phoenix. Okay, so Radiant Armor. Armageddon. Wasn't even that good. Barely did anything. Really not playing this with any logic right now. Can I just kill the two of them? My morale. Donk. And then we grab one more second wind. Take our victory. It's our first apocalyptic victory, which I'm feeling pretty happy about. It's a 200% win. We've now beaten it on every difficulty. I'm surprised Temple is what we got it with. What a waste of excitement. Would have had more pleasure from stubbing your toe. Listen, that's just how the apocalypse happens sometimes. Armageddon deals the same amount of damage to your units as the enemy, but the enemy factions get magic defense buffs, so you end up killing more of your own units. That's very funny. I mean, I think it's very specifically if you're running a magic resistant army, it's really good. So like only Abyssal Envoys, for example. Abyssal Envoys with like Inquisitors and I don't know, there's a couple of units that have it. There are a few options you can do to make Armageddon work. There are a few classes that just make you immune to magic damage. I think if you have the whole dragon set as well. That was pretty cool. I do want to look at that. Who was that hero? Was he dungeon? Yeah, he does have radiating knowledge. Cool. So I wonder what happens if two of those characters meet. That's a great question. Forest people run? I think next up is probably Hive, because Hive was our first run and also kind of our first failed run. So we've gotten a win with Grove, we've gotten a win with Underground, and we've gotten a win with Temple, but on like slowly increasing difficulties. So Hive and Necromancers we have not gotten our victory with yet. So I think they're going to be the next ones, but we'll have to save them for the next video. So come back and join us then. Until next time. Bye-bye.